Hey, it's Dominique here of DomDrives.com, and today I have a special treat for you. We're going to be doing a full vehicle presentation of the 2017 Shelby GT350 Mustang. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to go ahead and start right obviously at the most important place, which is the motor, right up top here. Now, similar to the 2016 model, the 2017 Shelby GT350 features a 5.2 liter, naturally aspirated, flat plane, crankshaft V8, producing 526 horsepower and 429 foot-pounds of torque. Now, this motor is designed to be the most powerful, naturally aspirated Ford production engine ever, with 90% of its peak torque produced from approximately 3,400 RPMs up to about 7,000 RPMs. That means you're going to get peak performance without really having to get anywhere beyond the fifth gear. Now, having had the opportunity to have driven one of these personally at the Button Willow Raceway in California, you'll find that a car of this power is very, very easy to drive. Almost so to where it could be considered a daily driver, however over the top that may be. The crankshaft is rifle drilled to help reduce mass and weight, with its forged aluminum pistons and forged steel I-beam connecting rods. It's got bulkhead style piston oil squirters to help improve oil warm-up and maintain cooler piston temperatures. The overhead cam valve train layout with large valves, large springs, rocker arms, and valve stem seals. The camshafts accommodate firing order, the valve train layout, and cam vents. This is truly probably one of the most impressive motors I've had the opportunity to be behind the wheel of. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the vehicle here. The entire front end of the Shelby GT350 was set up to manage airflow and reduce drag. As you can see right on top of the hood here, just at the meeting point of our vertical stripes, you see we have another air duct up top, again to help reduce airflow. And here as we make our way to the side, we have additional vents for aerodynamics. The front end splitter and belly pan were designed together as a system for both aerodynamics and structural purposes. The fender vents are functional, shown right here again, helping to extract hot air from the engine compartment. And if we get on the inside here, we can also see, just very quickly here, that we do have wheel arc liners that manage airflow from the front of the car through the integrated louvers, which you'll see right here in front. So as we're checking out the wheels here, you'll see we have flat black painted 19-inch wheels with very large brembo brakes, as well as very large rotors for maximum stopping power. Now, when I was at the Button Willow Raceway, you really get an idea just about how powerful the entire braking system is for the GT350, being able to stop at speeds of 80 miles an hour within 30 to 40 feet. We have our side louvers there as well, and even here in the rear, you get another shot of those brembo brakes and rotors as well. Now let's take a look here at the rear. We do have our rear spoiler attached right there at the rear, again to increase efficiency, reduce drag, and airflow. Standard with all Mustangs, We do have our sequential tri-bar taillights, and unique to the GT350 is a quad exhaust system. Now, this evenly spaced exhaust pressure pulses and helps provide better breathing to produce a distinctive, throaty howl from all four of these exhaust tips. And then also, as we get a little bit lower here, you'll see a rear diffuser, again aiding in reducing drag and increasing aerodynamics and airflow. Now, as we make our way to the inside here, this is where we'll find that the Shelby GT350 stands head and shoulders above its competition, just in the sense of being a vehicle that one can operate every day, should they choose to. On the interior here, we have leather trim seats that are also bolstered with suede inserts and white diamond stitching. We have our signature Sync 3 multimedia system here on the 8-inch touchscreen with some very nice comfort features that we've come to know and love in all of our vehicles. Now, we do have the standard option of the push start, but as we're in the showroom now, we'll just go ahead and turn the vehicle on just to get an idea about the multimedia center here. So with the full Sync 3 system, it does feature all of our entertainment functions of AM, FM, Sirius satellite radio. Neatly tucked below here, we have our single disc CD player. We also have the option for Bluetooth audio, streaming our music wirelessly from any platform from our smart device through the system. We also have down below here our USB connecting port that's also smart charging, that gives us the ability for a hard line in for iPods, iPhones, or any other USB connecting music device. We have our dual zone climate control with driver temperature as well as passenger temperature, with both heated and air conditioned seats with 3 settings of high, medium, and low. We have a throwback with the toggle switches here for our hazard lights, traction control, and increasing the loudness of our exhaust system. Here on the steering wheel, I have my volume controls and my entertainment controls right there on my thumb for volume, switching from track to track, as well as voice-activated commands. We have a couple different driving modes here, as well as a couple different steering modes, and our adjustable suspension. Here on the left, we have our cruise control with on, off, resume, cancel, increasing and decreasing, as well as answering our calls and hanging them up. Now, this directional pad here, where you'll see my finger, gives us the ability to control this 3.5-inch screen shown here in our cluster gauge. So we can view our gauge mode, trip and fuel options, track apps, our driver assisted technologies, as well as our vehicle settings. Automatic lights shown here with off, daytime running, on, and automatic. And these two will increase or decrease, shown here, the brightness in our cluster gauge. Up top, we have a brushed aluminum look going throughout the dash, with 2 additional gauges up top showing our oil temperature and our oil pressure via PSI. Then we have our GT350 badging right here, showing the chassis and the number. Now, unique to the Shelby GT350 is this dash here, and hopefully we can get enough light to where you can get an idea, but the entire dash is wrapped in leather, as opposed to having just the standard plastic vinyl combination that you'll find in most Mustangs. Give you a quick look at the rear here. Sorry about our angle there, just trying to be as careful as possible here. We do have our rear seats, our rear seat belts, and again, leather seats bolstered with suede inserts with the white diamond stitching all the way around the outside of the vehicle. Now, if I open my center console here, I have another access point for a smart charging USB port, as well as an additional 12-volt charging plug here for our smart devices, as well as some additional storage space too. Shelby GT350 is just an absolute phenomenal vehicle. Having had personally been upwards of 150 miles in this vehicle on a straightaway, taking corners at 85, to where we mostly assume, with the Shelby name, of straight line, raw horsepower, fast vehicles. But with the technology and engineering put into the build of the vehicle, you'll find that the GT350 can handle its own with even the most nimble of cars, such as a Nissan GTR. Hope you folks have enjoyed. For additional information, please visit www.domdrives.com, or you can reach me directly at 253-245-9630.